Yeah, it's the keepers. When legends get made, and fantasy never fades. Yeah. We don't play the same, now we rewrite the game. Every stat, every trade, put respect on the name. From the draft to the clash, where the stories unfold. Keep us, keep it real, turning moments to gold. It's the insight, the highlight, the talk you can trust. For the love of the league, it's a must, it's a must. So when the mic comes on, know the vibes top tier. They keep us portraits, yeah. The future is here.
Fellas, we back.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
bus had
What up? What
landed
up?
in Buffalo.
Oh,
You know,
cold.
we
Listen,
in Buffalo.
listen, listen. I spent several years in upstate New York, so that's
God
that's
bless you.
that's my area. Hey,
God
relax,
bless you,
Lord.
man.
Relax. It's not that bad. It's
Cold.
not that
God
bad.
bless you, man.
It's
Hell,
not that bad. A little
hey,
snow,
He
you
still
know.
ended up being a Patriots fan instead of a Bills fan.
No. I've been a Patriot fan way before that.
he's a bandwagon, but
You know,
you
I'm
know,
no. I'm loyal. No. That proved my loyalty. Like I'm unlike some people. You know, when the team is not
who
winning, so
convinced?
they switch. They
Nah,
switch.
that's you,
Hey,
bro.
Who
You
convinced?
the
you
switcher.
know, they
This man switched
switch.
like
No,
five
I
teams.
But
no.
It
upstate,
I
probably like
upstate,
five teams.
upstate New York is really beautiful. If you love to fish, you know that's the place for you. If you love to hunt, and
mm,
if you love to do anything snow related, that's the place for you because there's a lot of snow.
I'll stay in
And I
Florida.
remember
Thank you.
they have a place there. They had like a Winter Olympic. That place they still use it for activities like you can
Skating.
go skating and stuff like there's a lot of stuff you can do in there. I don't remember the name of it, but while if I remember doing the podcast, I will blur it out. But anyway, beautiful place,
Yeah.
beautiful people, love upstate New York, except for the Buffalo Bills. Let's go.
So, as we've been doing on our tours, we've been to Arizona, we've been to Atlanta, we were in Baltimore. We had the Prophet hop on for the bus for a real quick tour for Baltimore, and now we
We
are
drop
in
him at the
Buffalo.
airport. We drop him at the airport, fly back, and then now we in Buffalo, New York. You know, so
How did Buffalo
welcome,
do
guys.
for fantasy wise, you guys? So, what do you guys think? How was fantasy wise in Buffalo?
I mean,
I would say Buffalo has a lot of good weapon for fantasy. When you take the QB Josh Allen, when you take the running back, what's his name again?
James Cook. James Cook.
James Cook and Shakir had a good year. You know, some off game, but had a good year. But overall, I would say that if you don't dive too deep, because they don't have a lot of players that you can really rely on, but those three was the main fantasy guy for Buffalo Bill. I think the tight end did a little something here and there.
Kincaid.
Kincaid here and there, but those three were the main fantasy guys for this past season.
So that's
for
the thing,
me,
right? No, before you go, so probably like Kincaid. When you mentioned Kincaid, I'm like, okay, Kincaid show flashes fantasy wise, and then I don't feel like he's not putting them together. It's either he get injured or for some reason he disappear. I mean, I don't know, but go ahead, Zopapi.
Honestly, one second, Zubapi. Honestly, I don't think Kincaid live to his expectation the way you see Buck Bowie from
Hmm. Raiders.
Waiters, like you know, having like not just one good fantasy year, but like several, like two good fantasy years. We're waiting for the third one, but Kincaid, he had potential. The advertisement was there, but he didn't really live like one good fantasy year, and then next year you don't really see from him. Also, excuse me, Zubapi, I will let you talk. Coleman, that's a huge disappointment when it's come to fantasy because the hype behind Coleman, he was supposed to be that number one receiver Josh Allen solely needed, but for some reason, you know, he's not. We don't know, but now they have quote unquote a true number one receiver in DJ Moore. We will see what's gonna happen this year. Go ahead, Rob. You saw it.
Yeah, not a problem. So for me, the only consistent player on the Bills was the running back, James Cook. Josh Allen was up and down this whole year. He gave you 70 in one game, then give you 10, then give you 20, then go back and give you 70 again. So he was, and nobody in that offense was consistent besides James Cook. And Shakir was inconsistent. Jackson was inconsistent. The Kincaid was sometimes no show. So to me, I don't think Buffalo live up to the hype when it comes fantasy wise. Because you can't rely on any of the skill players on any of the skill players day in day out besides James Cook. So to me, I mean, they do need that number one receiver. So Coleman couldn't do it. Shakir is more of a
I
like a
got
third
you.
down receiver. Like he's no no, he's more of a
Slot.
slot receiver. So he's not really X. So yeah, the Buffalo needs help. So with DJ Moore, I think they're gonna do better. Hopefully, Josh Allen stays consistent. But only player
Man,
I should count on in Buffalo is the running back, James Cook.
I kind of agree, but so I don't know how I feel about the whole DJ Moore trade over there too, because I mean, again, people gotta remember we're talking about fantasy wise. We're not talking about, regular on the
Yeah.
gridiron. We're talking about fantasy wise. On the fantasy wise, the reason why I don't feel too hyped up about it because um I'm like, you're gonna have to put DJ Moore in a slot. You're gonna have to do gadget with him. He is not the, outside, deep threat guy that I don't know if that's why they got him, but to me, I feel like he almost filled almost a similar role as Shakir. I mean, we've seen. I'm not saying he can't do it because that was one year that he went off with Justin Fields, but that's with him getting a lot of targets, right? That's with him being targeted all the time. I don't see. We haven't seen somebody in Buffalo get targeted a lot since Diggs, you
But then
know.
again,
So
I don't think they've had Diggs receiver type of caliber since Diggs left. Nobody has filled out those shoes yet.
You can see they tried Kincaid. They target Kincaid a lot of rookie year. Yeah, rookie year they did, and then they tried his second year, but that didn't really work, and he got injured too. That didn't really work. Coleman was supposed to be that guy, they hype and everything, but he become a Quentin Johnson, keep dropping balls for no reason. So
Wow.
so
hey, no, but listen though, there's a difference though. Quentin Johnson will catch him when he needs to. Coleman was just
yeah,
not there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Coleman
I
was
think
like
he lost confidence. He lost
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
confidence.
yeah, even honestly, even myself, I was one of the guys that was behind the Coleman train. I was on that train for real. Zopapi can tell you, like I was on that train. I almost drafted Coleman, but I changed my. I'm glad I did change my mind, kind of. But yeah, I changed my mind. For some reason, I changed my mind. Not because the guy that I picked over him did good anyway, but Coleman wasn't really the guy I expected him to be.
If you're a magician, you can actually. There's a guy over there. They have Knox. Knox will give you 2 good game a year, fantasy wise,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
he'll catch like 3 touchdowns.
You know who that's remind me of? Is it Valdez?
Scantling? No, no, no. Scantling
Scaling
was
that, yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, no, no. He was more consistent than that though. When Scantling was with Rodgers, he was more consistent because
Yeah,
Rodgers
yeah.
kept throwing it to him.
Kid,
Yes,
When he
yeah,
was with
ultimately.
yeah.
Mahomes,
Recently,
he
yeah.
was like on and off. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He did win a Super Bowl,
Hey,
so you got to say
that
True,
counts.
Super
true.
Bowl winning, right?
Yes. That's like
Valdez
me.
Scantling.
Two-time champion, Zopapi. Yes, I got you. Makes sense.
Yeah, we got you, sir.
Zero-time champion, Tineg. Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't ring the same.
He said eventually. The next say eventually he'll get it.
He don't
Listen,
believe that.
even you saying that, Anyway, let's. I'm not gonna
Listen, Dom,
entertain.
you
I'm
can't
not
say
gonna
eventually
entertain.
if the man can't
Mhm.
even make the playoff on a consistent basis.
I'm
That's
not
the
gonna
thing. We
entertain.
listen. we breaking those teams down for him so he knows who to pick up. I know he picking up some people along the way,
Yes,
not
he
just in
is.
the, you know, you
No,
know.
no,
But listen though,
for real though. No, go ahead, go ahead.
it's gonna happen. Now I say, listen, there's there's one thing I've always asked myself. Right? Josh Allen does great sometimes in fantasy, right? As a quarterback, probably when you look at it at the end of the year, he's always at least one of the top three, depending on your scoring
Good.
format. He's probably gonna
Exactly.
end up as a
Or
top three
top
scoring,
five, or top
yeah, top
five.
or top five quarterback.
Yeah,
I feel like on the leagues I've been in, I don't know about what leagues other people been in, but on the leagues I've been in, I have yet to find someone to win a fantasy title with Josh Allen.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it either. Because especially
actually,
during those playoff times, Josh Allen seems to wet the bed. And I
Josh.
don't know. I'm talking about fantasy playoffs. Those games, I don't know
Hmm.
what happened with Josh Allen. It seems to wet the bed. When you're on the most, he doesn't show up. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just
I mean, he'll give you a game that's like unbelievable during the season. But like I said, we've yet to see. I mean, we've seen it in our even in our league where
he
you
gets into the
know people
playoffs.
just get
Yeah, you
You
can say,
making the
yeah,
playoffs with
yeah.
hey,
Josh. I ain't gonna win,
you
but you
can
making the
say it.
playoffs.
You can say it. You can say it, Konish.
So, but I'm saying though, is it fair? So, like last year when I won the title, right? I had Mahomes take me their season, and then Jackson Dart and Aaron Rodgers tag team me to the title. So, do I feel like if you have Josh Allen, should you follow the same pattern? Have a backup quarterback ready to to
Definitely.
carry you?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
I would say so.
definitely. But now the question is for you, Komish. Did you tag that because Mahom was doing bad or because he got injured? Let's say Mahom didn't get injured, would you still play that over Mahom?
Yes,
That's the
it
question.
was. So I looked at their schedule. I already knew, okay, Dart gonna have to finish, which is why the whole year I never let him go. I was like, okay. And then even when Mahomes got injured, as you know, it was like before the playoffs, right? He got injured. I picked up Rodgers because Dart for me wasn't ready to where I wanted Dart to be ready for me yet. So that's why I went and got Rodgers to kind of finish it up. And then once he make it to the games that I feel like, okay, that's when I need Dart, then Dart stepped up and finished it up. So I was
Okay.
planning it based on the matchups. So that's how I was planning. I was planning it each one of them based on the matchup. So Mahomes got injured way too early for me because I had Mahomes all the way up till then. But then because he got
Mm-hmm.
injured, I had to figure out something. And I was so grateful that Rodgers was dropped. Oh man, so grateful. So, and I jumped on it. And the crazy thing is, a couple of years ago, the last time I made the finals, I lost because I didn't have a quarterback because I had Mr. 30-30, Jameis Winston. Like, it was great during the year. This man throwing touchdown after touchdown. But the
Yeah.
finals happened to be the interception game. He had a touchdown game, interception game, touchdown game, interception game. So I didn't have quarterback. So unfortunately, the person I was playing against, played dirty. You know,
Always,
so they
always.
picked up
Shout out
all
to
the
my mentor.
quarterbacks, ball, and then
They,
dropped them the day before. When they know it's on waivers, I can't even touch them.
Yes.
The policy,
The
for real.
Robert CEO, yes.
But it is what it is. So now this time, I'm like, okay. And I always tell myself, I'm going with you need two quarterbacks. So not necessarily for injuries. A lot of time, if you have aspiration to make it to the playoff, you got to look at, okay, my main quarterback, is it enough for them to carry me? They're going to carry me through the season. But, as they start getting to, if you have one of those great quarterbacks, sometimes they're not really playing for anything unless they're Joe Burrow because they're always playing for something at the end, right? But if you have the Mahomes, the Josh Allens, the Knicks, the Prescott sometimes, even the Jalen Hurts, because, they're slowing down because they don't want them to get injured, right? So this is when you got to go to those people on the lower teams, to try to find somebody, okay? Because, you need the points fantasy. Fantasy doesn't matter.
So technically, you're saying when you build your roster, make sure your backup quarterback is good enough, or any team where they're gonna have to be on the hunt. So for a playoff spot. So that's
Under Hunt, or it has to be a rookie where they want to see how they do at the end of the year.
do at the end of the year.
So because you got to remember fantasy, we go all the way to the end on fantasy except for the last week. You need the points. There's no point of
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
very
sure.
hard to
Yeah.
win. It's very hard to win fantasy. I've been trying for a while. Whew, it depend on the league. I mean, there's some leagues that's easy to win, but some leagues are harder. So when you finally make it to the playoff, you almost have to plan everything. There was places I didn't play Quentin Johnson. I played Watson, or I switched, because I was doing experiment because of based on the matchup. Because I'm like, okay, this is
Mm-hmm.
what I need. Because you have to plan it. You know,
Neck,
that's
take
the whole
notes.
thing about fantasy.
Neck, take notes. Take
You
notes.
have to plan it. But Tina, we are in your Buffalo. We are in your city in Buffalo. You were here, I heard, for a minute. You went to middle
Yeah.
school, elementary school, junior high school, high school. So what you got for us today, man?
So again, I used to live like two hours away from the city of Buffalo. Like I said, beautiful city. They're not too far from Niagara Falls. So if you've been to Niagara Falls, you've been to Buffalo. So like I said, beside they are the home of the Bills, which you already know I'm a Patriot fan. So and I've been to their stadium. They're not too friendly because the reason why I'm in their stadium. But beautiful people, beautiful city. So there's nothing I can complain when it's come to upstate New York. So fun time. So if you can visit, I will advise people to visit. And they have a lot of, nature there like falls. If you love to go camping, you will find your spot there. Like I said, if you love anything to do with snow, that's your spot. So anyway, my segment, you ask question, those two answers. So today, speaking of snow, today I'm trying to do it a little different. Okay. So
Okay.
upstate New York, there's a lot of snow, right? Can you give me an estimate on top of your head per year how many inches of snow they have in upstate New York?
Average or the total
350.
amount?
Average.
Oh, oh, 8 inches.
So
Not, don't worry about it. Keep moving, sir. Keep
I
moving.
have some good up. I have some good up to do. I'm sorry. I saw an average 12 inch of snow.
you say average 12 inches. So before I answered, so one of the reason why it's a little education, it's not a lot. It's because Lake Henry, so they call it like
Mm,
lake effect snow, and it's not a lot. When I say a lot, so uh in average a year, in average it snowed 102 inches of snow. They get
wow.
102 inches of snow.
My
Average.
goodness.
Yes.
Damn.
So
Mm,
it's
Yeah,
it's a
I'm
listen.
semi behind Florida.
It's
I'm good.
and the reason I've been in upstate New York, it's due to my military service. So other unit come to Fort Drum for snow training. Even a unit from Alaska come to Fort Drum, New York,
wow.
to do
Yeah.
cold weather training. So it's really fun. Let's put it
I
that
wouldn't.
way.
I wouldn't survive over there.
It's really fun. And like I mentioned, if you love the outdoors, like today, it's not gonna be question like true or false. If you love the outdoors, hunting in nature, that's your best. That's your best. I love deers. I don't know if you guys taste deer meat before. It's a little
I heard
what
gamey.
what
I
what.
heard it's gamey.
No, I like it.
Yeah, kind of.
Of
So
course, they'll
it's
probably
not
like
it's
it.
not bad. If that's your last resort, I will definitely eat it all the way through. So, but it's illegal though to hunt them with artificial light. So yeah, it's illegal. Or bear. There's a lot of bears too, by the way. There's
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot of
definitely not moving
bears.
over there.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
there's a lot of
No.
bears. No, it's not. No, it's not that
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. I'm staying in Florida, sir. I'm staying in Florida. You
No,
have to
it's
go
not
against
that.
me. I'm not going over there.
No, and again, if you love fishing, there's a lot of lake upstate New York. There's a lot of lake. I pick up fishing more. When I was in Fort Stewart, Georgia, I did a little fishing here and there, but when I was in New York, so I did more fishing there because of amount of lake that they have, and those hiking. They have a lot of spots, so it's really beautiful. So if you get to visit, so you will enjoy it if you love nature. So that's my
Okay.
segment
What's up, Papi?
this year. I'm enjoying upstate New York right now. It's like home to me.
I'm not. This is the worst spot I could be. The cold's nothing there. I'm good. I am good. Take me back to the South, man. But for my segment, Hall of Fame for Buffalo Bills, I have to go with the one and only, the GOAT of all
Fantasy.
GOATs.
Fantasy Hall of Fames.
Fantasy.
Don't
Yeah,
come
Fantasy
for
Hall
the
of yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Fantasy Hall of
No,
Yeah,
Fantasy Hall
yeah,
of
yeah.
yeah, of
So
course.
so before
My
they come
guy.
for you again, before they come for you
My
again in that comment section.
It's okay. I like the interaction. The one and only from Central Florida, University of Central Florida, Gabe Davis. No, I'm trolling.
Who the I'm about to say what? Hey, listen, he did have some good games though. He did have some
No,
good games
this how we do on it. Literally, one game on,
on and off.
one game off. He'll get zero
Oh,
catch one game and go crazy next game. Yes, you
crazy
have to catch
next
Gabe
game.
Davis at the
Yeah.
right time.
And we're talking about more than 3 touchdowns in a game. Crazy.
Yes, crazy. Yes.
Yeah.
Gabe Davis is the poster child for inconsistency.
Sometimes
My
you
gosh.
you are very unlucky and you playing against him. That
Against
the
him,
game
yeah.
Against
is
him.
that good.
Mhm.
Yeah, you like, oh my
Yeah.
God. And you scared of looking at the notification because Gabe is on fire in those
Yeah,
notifications.
from 5 to
Yeah.
8.
Not only that, this is how I feel about Josh Allen too.
Yeah.
I don't want him on my team because I know he's on and off. But at the same time, I don't want to play against him
Against
because
him.
it might be that
because
game.
you don't
Yeah, he
know.
doesn't know. Who was
Do
who was
not
it against
do,
last year? Was it against the Ravens? They were
Ooh.
down by like 20 something points. They came back. My
yeah.
gosh.
That game was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
Yeah,
in
you're
all
right.
honesty, the Hall of Fame for me for Buffalo Bills, you have to go with Josh Allen. I mean, he's the man. Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs. You have to give Stephon Diggs. I do have to put James Cook in there. I know he's only been 3 years, 4 years, but he's done enough to earn the Hall of Fame,
I think so
Fantasy
too.
Hall of Fame for Fantasy Hall of Fame. Right? I mean, I would
I
say
will, I will put, I will
Shady.
put, I will put. Sorry, what do you think? It's your segment. What do you think about Knox
Yeah, go ahead.
before Kincaid came in?
No, of course not. No.
He was
No, he was okay, but
startable. He was
Fantasy-
startable.
yeah,
Fantasy
started, but he
wise.
was never like a top 10.
Yeah,
He was
fantasy
never
wise.
top
Okay,
10. He was
Fantasy
never
okay,
wise,
top
he
10
was
tight end. Yeah,
startable.
fantasy
Yeah,
wise, yeah.
yeah.
He was
But
okay,
he
but
was
he
startable.
wasn't.
He was
Yeah, startable.
startable.
Yes, you can start him, but
Yeah.
I don't think he was
okay,
like
okay,
he wasn't. He wasn't Bryce Bowers. Just say that. He wasn't that.
Mm.
okay, okay.
So I
McBride.
wanna. No, I definitely want to Bryce. I want to put Shady because he's one of my favorite running backs.
Yes.
I mean, he played for Philly as well, but I think he played about 2 years in Buffalo. I don't know if I would consider that a Hall of Famer, but
Yeah, for Buffalo, he did good in Buffalo.
yeah, he
So
did good
did
in Buffalo.
Marshawn Lynch too.
Marshawn Lynch, yes, Marshawn Lynch, definitely Hall of Fame worthy. I can't really think of anybody else. I mean, you want to go Stevie Johnson? Yeah, one good year.
I mean, yeah, 1 year.
Yeah, one good year. So I mean, that's honorable mention.
It's hard. I don't know, man. I always feel like if you're gonna
Yeah,
put, fantasy wise, if you're gonna put somebody in Hall of Fame, it has to be more than 1 year. It has to be
Yeah,
more
more
than.
than
yeah.
one.
It has
Yeah,
to be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay,
I agree.
it has to be like when they think of that city, that person comes to
Yeah.
mind.
Person
Diggs,
Yeah.
come
I
in
think
mind,
Diggs
yeah.
definitely.
Diggs,
Yeah,
definitely,
Diggs
yeah.
and Josh Allen,
Yeah,
and then
Josh
now
Allen,
James Cook.
yeah.
James Cook, yes, for sure.
And
Man,
now,
I mean,
so to me,
hopefully,
those are
DJ
my
Moore
top three.
gets into that Hall of Fame range with
Yeah,
Buffalo. We'll see.
fantasy Hall
TBD,
of
right?
Fame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
because make sure we say fantasy before they come for you again. Like I said, they coming for you
They can't
hard
come
on
for me.
that.
Guess what? It's okay. They can come for me. It's
Fantasy Hall of
okay.
Fame.
I mean, it's
But
all right. I know where I stand.
listen. So this is now my segment, Germ or Gem. As we
Oh,
Germ.
let's
know,
go.
if it's your first time following us in our city edition, is when we go through the players.
Mm-hmm.
We go either Jim, if you feel like if they good to have, you might want to keep them around, or Germ if they need to go. They gotta go and keep that
Go to
6
that
feet
hospital.
separation.
Get checked. Get checked.
All right, so I have to start with none other than Josh Allen.
It's
Jam,
Jam. I'm not
jam.
sorry, not Jam. Sorry, Jam.
No.
Not
Jam.
Jam. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
I misspoke. I misspoke. I miss. Sorry. It was okay for me in the chat. I'm not just saying Jam. I'm now misspoke. I've been here tonight too.
I'm pretty sure somebody will cut exactly where you say germ.
I know, for real.
Because look
I
at
would
this
not be
dude.
surprised. Oh,
For
Jam for sure.
jam.
Triple Jam. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, definitely.
Keon Coleman.
Coronavirus.
Out of there. Pyong. Jam for sure. Jam.
Dalton Kincaid.
Jam.
I would say
Believe
Jim.
in
I would say Jim.
I
I
believe in
don't
Kincaid.
like. Yeah.
I think he was gonna show me more, especially this year with now he was the number one tight end, but he didn't really do much with
Yeah.
that title, with that spot.
Khalil Shakir.
Ooh, I'm gonna say Jim. I'm gonna say Jim.
Yeah, because he put some numbers this year. I mean, last season.
And I
I
think we
think DJ more
did.
in, so he will be more open. So I would say Jim.
Okay. Dawson Knox.
Jim. I mean, I don't even know if he's gonna be in the team.
Yeah, Jim.
Nah,
He's still
get
in
out
the
of here,
team.
dude.
He's still in the team. Josh Palmer.
Nah, Jim. He's still with the team. Did he play last year?
Exactly.
Yeah, he's still with the team.
I think
I mean,
he
I know
might
he
get
played last year.
cut. He might get
I know he
cut.
played,
Yeah, he
but
might get cut.
yeah, he didn't.
He
He
might
Nah,
get
they ain't
cut.
cut him. They ain't cut him. They only cut they cut Curtis Samuel, but they ain't cut him.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he's
no.
still there.
Keep
I
in mind.
mean,
Keep in mind. Some still
that's true. They still
opportunity
have
to
the
cut
June.
some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm How about DJ Moore?
Oh, that's gonna be Jim.
I would say Jim. Oh no, Jim. My bad, Jim. Because my bad.
That's how the segment got created.
Yeah, yeah.
I would say Jim.
Well, Brendan Cooks. He's still with them. Brendan Cooks.
Yeah, Jim. He's old. He's
Yeah,
rough.
Jim. Yeah.
Yeah, Jim.
Jim. Okay. Well, my last one. You guys always keep one in the chamber. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Keon
Buffalo
Coleman?
defense.
Ooh,
Buffalo. No, we didn't count Coleman. Buffalo
No,
defense.
I would say Jim because they allowed too many points.
They lost some couple fantasy games in
Yeah.
the other league.
Nah, I would say
He didn't like him.
I would say Jim. Nah,
Hell, Jim.
But
I would
hey,
say
Jim.
Jim.
thank you for walking with us. Our next stop is Carolina, so
Let's
prepare it.
Ooh.
Prepare it. We're gonna be in Carolina
Actually,
next.
Carolina
That's
is
gonna be fun.
nice. It's gonna be fun.
Mhm.
So get.
That's gonna be fun. Popcorn ready.
Hey,
Please
we're
like,
gonna be in Charlotte.
comment, and share. Let's go.
Yep.